Hello ladies and gentlemen, PhiloWorm here, wishing you a warm welcome to my Let's Play Kingdom Hearts series. Over the course of this Let's Play, it is my intention, of course, to finish both of the HD remixes that have been released so far, and eventually go into Kingdom Hearts 3 and any future Kingdom Hearts games that may or may not be released. So without further ado, let's start out with Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Start playing. Yes, we shall start playing. Now, if you've watched my Super Mario World Let's Play, you will know that this is a re-release. I had 5 episodes already made, but the audio quality was bad and I didn't have my fancy new microphone, so yeah, it was not good. Therefore, I have decided to restart and just play through everything all over again. It's not a big issue, really. I'd only completed, like I said, 5 episodes. It's not that much. So, yes. Let's just get started with a new game, shall we? Select game difficulty level. Now, I am an old hand at the Kingdom Hearts series. So, just doing beginner, no. I'm not gonna do beginner. I'm not a first timer. I'm gonna go with proud. I have my pride. I want the camera on auto. Vibration on. Proceed, yes. Now, this opening film, I am reasonably sure there will be copyright issues with it, so I am just gonna skip it for you guys. I know it sucks, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Last time I tried, it was muted, and that's not fun for anyone. But I am, of course, gonna let it run until the music begins.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
And we begin the game proper. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Says the... Now step forward. Can you do it? Use the left stick to move, tilt it slightly to walk and all the way to run. Can I step forward? Of course I can. I have the bravery. I have the courage. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Now, camera is inverted. Press circle to jump. Yes, I can do this. I don't like inverted camera. I'll have to swap that as soon as possible. Now, in my youth, when I played this game for the first time, I always picked this option here for my power. I mean, it's a sword. Swords are cool. The power of the warrior. Invincible courage. A sword of terrible destruction. Is this the power you seek? Nope. At the moment, we're just going from pedestal to pedestal, looking at the powers. The power of the guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Nope. I don't like inverted camera. Ugh. The power of the mystic. Inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. Is this the power you seek? Well, I do want to try something different for this iteration of our main character Sora. So yes, I will choose the power of magic, or the power of the mystic, as the case is. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Well, in my opinion, it's now a question of, do I want to give up the power of offense, or do I want to give up the power of defense? And since a good offense is often the best defense, I choose to give up this power right over here. The power of the Guardian, etc, etc, etc. Yes, we've already read this. Yes, I give up this power. You've chosen the power of the Mystic. You've given up the power of the Guardian. Is this the form you choose? Yes. Although it will most likely make me horribly squishy, and considering I'm playing on Proud mode, I am going to regret this. And I fall through the floor. Ouch. I tell you, if I had a dream like this, I would freak out. Then again, is it a dream? We do not know this. And yet another familiar face. You've gained the power to fight. Press X to attack. Yes, I have indeed gained the power to fight. I've gained the power to hit people over the head with a stick. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your hit points, HP, or health. Wow, 3 names for the same thing. If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. The blue gauge shows your magic points, or MP. Magic is still a mystery to you, even though I chose the power of the mystic. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. Well, let's beat up some shadowy figures. And they retreat. You gain experience, EXP, by defeating enemies. With enough experience, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. This is all pretty classic RPG stuff, if you know your RPGs. Behind you! He screams. Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock onto a specific target by pressing R1. Lock on will appear in the upper left corner of the screen while you're locked onto a target. Locking onto a target limits the actions available to you, especially against other targets. Press R1 again to release a target lock. Well, let's utilize the lock-on feature. Oi. And button mash. Ow! Don't hit me! It's bad. You're not allowed to hit me. I'm the one that is allowed to hit. Considering my weapon, I am the one who knocks. Bad pun, I know. Oh dear. This does not look good. Yes, if this was my dream, I would most definitely freak out. But again, is it a dream? And we wake up on yet another platform with a design of some sort. Now, this is a design that I'm unsure what it actually is meant to be. It seems to be a woman in 3 different hearts, one with a sun, one with a moon, and one with something else. If anyone can tell me what this is supposed to be, I would be most grateful. At any rate, let's check this transparent door. This is a field icon. That would be the question mark above my head. It pops up whenever a special command is available. When triangle examine pops up, you can press triangle to examine the object in front of you. This system they've actually incorporated from Kingdom Hearts 2. In the original Kingdom Hearts, you would have to maneuver your blue cursor, or the blue field, down to the bottom and use the command there, which took more time. So, I like this improvement. I can't open it. Well, it's transparent, no duh. And a chest appears. Let's go examine it. The triangle in the command menu turns into various commands. Yes, let's open it. I knock on it and it opens. Sure, and it was empty too. You can push large crates. Yes, let's push. Oh, I can't wait until I can change this camera. It's so annoying. Ah! Come on. Oh, come. There, push. You can also smash them. And we get a potion. Sometimes destroying objects yields items. Use them with the items command. You can take these items by walking up to them. And part of the door turns solid. You can lock on to objects as well as enemies. While locked on, press L2 to switch your focus between available targets. Well, that's handy. Very handy. Now, we can lift it and throw it. And we can also smash it. And that turns the rest of the door solid. Now, let's see what happens. And it opens all by its lonesome into a bright shine. So, no, don't enter the light! Don't go into the light! Symbolism. Symbolism all the way. Hold on, the door won't open just yet. It kinda did. First, tell me more about yourself. Press the select button for first-person view. You can use the left stick to look around. Press the select button again to return to standard view. Now here's one thing about the Kingdom Hearts series that I really like. I got my first introduction to JRPGs, or Japanese role-playing games, with Final Fantasy IX. And Kingdom Hearts is of course a collaboration between Square Enix, which was once upon a time Squaresoft, the creators of Final Fantasy, and Disney. This means we get to see Final Fantasy characters, like this one. He's one of the characters I really don't like, but anyway. And we have some other characters there. Let's go talk to them, shall we? The triangle talk command is available. Press triangle to talk to people nearby. What are you so afraid of? Getting old, being different, being indecisive. Well, getting old is a part of life. Everything that is born must eventually die. So, you know, it's a journey. The journey is the fun part. Being different. I could go on and talk about special snowflakes, but in the end, you know, we're all different, no matter how you put it. So no, that's not something to be afraid of. Being indecisive. Not having the ability to choose means not having free will. This thought scares me. Being indecisive, yes. Being indecisive, is that really so scary? I just explained why it was. Wait. Let's try the next one. What's most important to you? Being number one, friendship, my prized possessions. Well, the most important thing to you is what you care for the most. And that would be your prized possessions. Because material things are not the only possessions you have. You possess friendship. You have friendship. It's at least that's my interpretation of things. So I'm gonna go with my prized possessions. Are possessions such a big deal? You just asked me what I care for the most. I care for, you know, I don't give a crap about my physical stuff. I care about... yeah, that's a matter of interpretation in my opinion. Actually, any of you got any comments on that? What is it that matters to you the most, and why does it matter to you? Anyway, let's talk to this guy. What do you want out of life? To see rare sights? to broaden my horizons, to be strong. Well, this is yet another case of two of these options can be implemented into the final one. You know, seeing rare sights will broaden my horizons, and broadening my horizons, or I have to be strong to actually be capable of broadening my horizons, in my opinion at least. So to broaden my horizons is what I really want, because then I get the two other by default. That, and I do want to, you know, broaden my horizons anyway. Yeah, I'm babbling. To broaden your horizons, huh? You're afraid of being indecisive. You like to collect neat things. Yes, if things other than the physical can be qualified as things. You want to broaden your horizons, yes. Your adventure begins in the dead of night. Your road won't be easy, but a rising sun awaits your journey's end. This, of course, affects how you gain experience, or the amount of experience required to level up during the game. Starting in the dead of night means that for the first 50 levels I will require more experience than the average, but for the last 50 I will require less. Which in my opinion makes sense, or it makes sense to go this route simply because that makes endgame leveling much easier. Yes, sounds good. The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. Yeah. Strange voice saying strange things. And we can move about and do stuff. Press the start button to open the menu screen. In the main menu you can do things like view your inventory and status, or configure your game settings. However, you can't open the menu during battle. Make sense? And I am surrounded. Time to beat them up. Time to knock some heads. And I'm not using the lock-on right now because there's just so many things to hit. Now, for the first part of this game, the battle system is really just button mashing. You want to hit things as much as you can, as fast as you can. That just means mash X a lot. It turns reasonably more complicated later on. But before I do anything else, I'm gonna go into the menu and configure my Y-axis. Okay, so technically it's not inverted, but I like it inverted. Wait, not my... Did I configure the right axis? Y-axis... I think it's the X-axis, yeah. I like the X-axis being inverted. Y-axis can stay the way it is. And here we have a glowing circle on the ground, which is, of course, a save point. This is a save point. 30 save points to recover HP and MP. Press triangle to open the save menu when triangle save appears. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. Basic knowledge, but good of them to mention it, I guess. Now, in case things go horribly wrong and my save data gets corrupted, I am gonna make a save here, so I'll see you all in a few seconds. And I'm back. Now let's get a move on. We don't have all day, at least I don't. That really is the bane of life, isn't it? You always have things to do, you can't just sit down and do things you enjoy. All the time, at least. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. Yes, you cannot have shadows without light. Okay, consider this. This game is for children for the most part. I mean, it's... but don't be afraid. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is creepy and it's a kid's game. And don't forget, at the very least, it's rated for kids. Yeah, I shouldn't be talking over the action, should I? Yeah. And welcome to the first boss of the game. Now, this guy is of course interesting. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to be near him when he slams his hand into the ground like that. It hurts. And you want to climb up and hit him in the head because, as you can see, I get Tech 2, which is experience. You want all the experience you can get, especially when playing on Proud mode. Now, what's he doing? Ow. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. I want to use my potion. Yeah, I should have killed those little buggers much faster. Because you can reflect those projectiles into him and hurt him a lot. And you also get tech points for it, if I remember correctly. Anyway, let's keep on beating him. Let's beat him hard. Now, can I kill these things a bit quicker this time, please? Come on. Ha! I got him this time. Let's see. I have him targeted, and what's he do? He roars. Okay, I am gonna try something a little bit risky, because, yeah, now he's gonna send out even more projectiles. Don't try this at home, kids. This is risky to the extreme, but I actually managed, and that makes me proud. And I leveled up. This is good. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. Probably wrong voice for this, but I do solo my theatrics. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door.
Whoa!
Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow.
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah.
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
And with that strange laughter, let's head on to the logo screen. Welcome guys to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. The game begins now. And as we pan around this magnificent island where the surf is blue, yes, it's Destiny Islands, everyone, I will proclaim that we have done enough for a first episode. So, next episode we will of course continue the adventure and talk to young Miss Kairi standing right here in front of us. I hope you all will join me for this exciting adventure and continue watching, so tune in next time. Bye bye.